Good Morning Bonney Lake is a public forum for student expression. Students make all content decisions and opinions do not necessarily represent those of SBLSD or BLHS.
Panthers, I'm Simmons.
And I'm Nick Grucelski.
And this is Good Morning Bonney Lake. Welcome to Good Morning Bonney Lake, where we give you the latest updates and stories in Bonney Lake High School. We're giving you something new every week to look forward to, and today, coming up, we have a look into the class that was introduced this year, American Sign Language. So keep watching for that. But first, let's dive into this past with Nate in This Week in History.
It's time to spill the tea this week. A massive party has occurred this weekend, but it's not your normal garden tea party. In 1773, over 90,000 pounds of tea was dumped into the Boston Harbor. The tea party in question was the Boston Tea Party. The Boston Tea Party was part of a series of protests against British acts that would tax the people of the American colonies. This happened because the British East India Company did not have to pay taxes to the American colonies for transporting tea from Asia. The American colonists did not like this. Then, in 1773, several ships transporting the tea would arrive in the Boston Harbor. A group known as the Sons of Liberty, who opposed unfair taxation on the colonies, would board one of the ships transporting tea and dump all of the tea into the harbor. This act of rebellion against the British Empire would help add to the snowball effect that would later become the American Revolution. Anyways, let's sail back to Connor to lead us into headlines.
Thanks, Nate, for that incredible insight. It's incredible to think that all happened 250 years ago today. It really shows you how deep our country's history really goes. Now, for general headlines, courtesy of AP Headlines, here's some news that made the top headlines this week.
The European Union has failed to grant a $54 billion financial aid to Ukrainians. The Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky has failed to try to convince U.S. lawmakers to provide Ukraine $61 billion in aid.
The original Florida Joker has now demanded $2 million from Rockstar Games on TikTok for using his likeness. This is a sparked response from the voice actor from Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2, stating that Rockstar Games is lured up, man. Chill.
The original Mickey Mouse design will soon be entering into the public domain. That means that next year, people will be able to use the original Mickey Mouse design for media. This can lead to a similar instance as last year when Winnie the Pooh entered the public domain and turned into a horror movie. Well, I heard that the Winnie the Pooh movie that released wasn't too hot.
Yeah, I heard that it didn't do too hot in the box office either. But these hot takes were pretty fire this week, I'm not going to lie.
Hello, everyone. I'm Peyton Lindgren, and today I'm here with
Kane.
And his hot take of the day is?
I think that the moon landing is fake. No one could really hold their breath for that long, I don't think. You know, it just makes sense.
Oh, hey, that's actually a really good one. So we thinking it's like was staged and all was fake, and they're just like behind green screen?
Yeah, green screen is what I'm thinking. Like, put like some dirt on the ground. Like, they get some wires connected so they jump up high. Like, I don't think that stuff's real.
Hey, that's a great hot take for the day. Hello, everyone. I'm Peyton, and today I'm here with
Devin.
And his hot take of the day is?
Chemistry isn't hard. You're just lazy. Get good.
Oh, hey, that's actually good. Chemistry, honestly, all you have to know is a periodic table, and you're good. Really?
That's facts. Do your notebook. It's not that hard. Get good.
Hey, you heard it from him. Hello, everyone. I'm Peyton, and this is
Brody Sexton.
And today his hot take is?
I think Crocs are a must-have. Like, everyone should have Crocs, no matter what. They can do anything. They're so versatile. Like, everyone should have Crocs.
Hey, I think that is actually so true. Crocs are super comfortable. Sport mode, non-sport mode. You need to run. You got this.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Peyton Lindgren, and I'm here with
Lainey Ashby.
And this is her hot take of the day.
I think NFL players get paid too much.
Well, that's a tough one because I feel like for an NFL player, they're like a lot of contact and a lot of injury. So this is a big hot take for the day. Hello, everyone. I'm Peyton Lindgren, and today I'm here with
Spencer Lee.
And his hot take of the day?
AP Seminar is not a hard class.
Oh, okay. So we're just thinking it's like pretty much the same thing?
Yeah, like it's the same as English. You just literally need to do your work and you'll pass.
Hey, you heard it here.
Man, hot takes never disappoint. Right, Nate?
Yeah, they never do.
All right, coming up, we got Matthew outside giving us the latest rundown on weather. But Nate, what do you personally think about the recent weather?
It's been pretty gray, very meh for me. But on Wednesday, we saw a little bit of sunshine. Let's see if there will be more coming up.
Hey guys, I'm Hellner, and I'm going to be talking about the weather for the upcoming week and how it's going to be looking. Looking like this, partially cloudy, high of low 50s, high 40s. And then low of 38-ish, 39-ish, not that cold, nothing too crazy. And if you have any outdoor sports during this time, probably won't, because you're probably going to be doing wrestling or basketball, some indoor sports, which if you are, good luck to you guys. But looks like no cancellations, you'll have all your fun. And so yeah, Christmas, not going to be right this year. Going to be a little rainy, high of like 48, low of like 38. So yeah, we're looking good, we'll have some fun. And see you guys next time on the weather.
No white Christmas? We'll have to wait next year to get some snow, I guess.
That's right, Nate. So sad. Now let's look at another insight right in our school. Today our studio interviewed a class newly introduced here at Bonney Lake High School, ASL. Let's have a look at it right now.
Thanks, guys. All right, what's up, Panthers? My name's Taylor Shea. We're here to talk about our little-known classes here at Bonney Lake High School, like our newest one, ASL.
Do you have any situations that you feel comfortable sharing that you have encountered in your life where you felt an interpreter was needed and wasn't available to you?
Again, there's many situations, but one that stands out to me is when I was younger and we would go to family gatherings for the holidays or whatever reason, we were all together as a family sitting around the table. Many times the family members didn't know sign language and they're just all talking around the table, and I'm sitting there and I don't know what they're saying. And then if I ask, what are you talking about? Oh, I'll tell you later. Oh, it's not important. And so it really would have been a benefit to have an interpreter. Then I could have bonded with my family better, or friends. So that's one. And you know, this isn't just me, but it's called dinner table syndrome that deaf people experience.
I would say honestly, ASL is one of the most useful languages that you can learn because while there might be like a decent percentage of French and Spanish speakers in the U.S., a lot of the population is deaf or hard of hearing, and you can't become only French speaking or only Spanish speaking. You can become deaf. Yeah, I feel like that's a very useful skill.
Well, first off, you could obviously communicate with deaf people. It's also really useful for like if you can't talk in class, or if you just have a sore throat and don't want to talk, you just teach the people around you a few basic signs and it's a lot easier to communicate.
I really like the fact that our teacher is deaf and that she is a native speaker of the language.
It's a very immersive experience, and we're not supposed to use our voices in the class at all. Like if it's urgent or if we're just having like a little conversation, that's okay. But generally, we should only be signing.
Because of ASL, it's very silent, so you have to be immersed in it. The teacher's really nice. Yeah.
What do you think the importance of ASL is from an out-of-school perspective?
Well, there's many uses for ASL. Work, restaurants. Say you work at a restaurant, then you can take an order. Or if there's a medical emergency, maybe someone is an EMT and they know sign language. Or maybe there's a person in the hospital that is intubated and can only sign and can't speak. Maybe there's a dangerous situation and you can't make any noise. You can sign to each other. So there's millions of reasons, but those are the first that come to mind. Also education and say traveling to another country. The advantage deaf people have is we already know how to gesture and use facial expression, and we can bond and communicate very easily with people from another country that are deaf without using words and just gesturing and using facial expression. So those are other benefits of ASL.
All the people in the class are like super helpful. The teacher's super helpful. It's a really positive environment.
Back to you, studio.
Wow, it's amazing to know that our school has programs such as ASL to help us learn different communication skills. Now let's jump into sports with me and Carson to give you the latest updates on sports. Panthers, welcome back to the Bonney Lake Sports Show. I'm Connor Simmons.
And I'm Carson Munsch. Let's get right into this. This weekend is going to be a great one for Bonney Lake Sports with the girls' official 2023 Hammerhead Invite Wrestling meet at Kitsap County Fairgrounds. Good luck to them. Later this afternoon, we got boys JV basketball at home versus Kent Lake at 12:30, leading into girls basketball at home facing off against Decatur High School JV at 2:15 and varsity at 4 o'clock.
Leading into winter break on Monday, we got girls C-team basketball at Auburn High School at 6:30. Also that day, boys basketball has a game at Auburn at 7:30. Keeping it going into Tuesday, we got more basketball with girls at home facing off against Eisenhower High School, which is the only event that day, and Wednesday boys basketball is looking to get a win against South Kitsap High School at home. Good luck basketball, but to end off the week, we got dance and drill team competing at Highline High School.
And here are the rest of the sports over winter break. Do not worry, we will be recapping them and keeping you guys updated on how it goes when we come back from break. Hope that everybody here at BLHS Media, the parents, the staff, the students, everybody has a great holidays, and to all the athletics, we wish you good luck.
As we are winding down this show, let's move over to college football, who just gave out one of the most prestigious awards out this past week. The Heisman Trophy, one of the most rewarding achievements a football player can receive in his college career. That's what LSU quarterback Jaden Daniels just won. He finished the year with 3,800 passing yards and 40 touchdowns with only an impressive 4 interceptions. What separates him from everybody else and what makes him already a great quarterback and a prospect going into the NFL? Well, now the Heisman winner is a running back ability. He has a running back type season on the ground with 1,130 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns. Some people think that Washington quarterback Michael Penix should have won as the Heisman and the undefeated Huskies put on a show this year, but just not enough. Me personally, I think that was the right decision, and congrats to Jaden on an incredible season. But this wasn't the only thing happening in sports. Carson, what happened in MLB this past weekend?
Man, Shohei Ohtani signed the biggest contract in sports history, 10 years for $700 million to play for the Los Angeles Dodgers. After this contract was signed, the Vegas betting odds skyrocketed in favor for the Dodgers as they are now the favorites to win the World Series. Shohei Ohtani received this insane contract as he is one of the best pitchers but also one of the best hitters in all of baseball. With that being said, great job to Jaden Daniels and Shohei Ohtani on the amazing accomplishments, but more importantly, good luck to all Bonney Lake Panther athletics.
And to end off this show, we'll see you next time right here on Bonney Lake Sports.
Thanks to Carson and Connor for the sports announcements this week.
Love to share it with you. Speaking of announcements, we got a few general announcements in our school this week. Starting off, we'd like to congratulate our BLHS drama group for their recently posted cast list from our school's upcoming play, Annie. You can find the full cast list on Instagram through the handle at Bonney Lake Drama, all lowercase. And if you know any of the cast and crew, give them a high five for me.
Panthers, we got Powder Puff today. Starting at 5:30 after school down at our stadium tonight. Bring your friends because it's going to be a good one. If you're a part of a team yourself, I'm wishing you good luck.
My team's definitely going to win. We got a few events going on after school following Monday. Starting at 2:30, ASB is holding a fundraiser for the sophomore class where you or a party for can go build a gingerbread houses. And our art club is meeting at room 503.
Just a reminder, Speak Up Club is holding a drive for toiletry items. They're looking for travel-sized items like toothpaste or shampoo, and bins can be found in the common stage for donations. Also, Connor, did you know that a group of kangaroos is called a mob?
I didn't, but now I do, I guess.
That's it for us this Friday, December 15th, Panthers. I'm Nate Grucelski.
I'm Connor Simmons. We'll see you next week right here in Good Morning Bonney Lake.